Had to restart, apply an update to PlayStation, apply a network update, and now Lightstream won't work, so we are streaming straight without Lightstream again. Oh, the joys. Anyway, we are passing time till morning so that we can craft an arrow or two. I'm just going to have to basically keep trying Lightstream each night and each time I stream, and if it doesn't work more often than it does work, I will cancel it, to be quite honest, because it's driving me bananas. Okay, look at those very full meters. That's something I haven't seen in a while. Ah, Blizzard. Ah, Pleasant Valley. You're nothing if not predictable. Oh well.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You're not really carrying a lot, Astrid, to be quite honest. Let's do another arrow. It's not shafts that I'm... Oh, it is shafts I'm lacking. Yeah, because I couldn't forge in DP without the hammer, so I'm just doing what I've found lying around, really. Alrighty. Let's put all the crafty type stuff in there. 49 feathers, jeez. Birch saplings. We'll drop the hides. Etc, etc. I'll just drop them over here. Deer. Rabbit. Cool, cool. I don't know why it annoys me that they're under that plank, so... Alrighty. Well, I could probably travel in this blizzard, to be quite honest, because it means the bear will be out giving me a hassle. Hey ZZ-Wad, how you going? Just had to restart, which was annoying, but hey. I think I will use the blizzard. Not too bad, yeah. Just was having some connection issues with the service that I use to stream through. So I'm just streaming straight through the PlayStation again. But that's okay. Whatever works, I just want to stream. They all dropped on the floor there. Probably under the big bear hide. Pick those up, put them away. I'm gonna head back to the farmhouse and get all my loot that I've left over there. Let's just check what I've got. Yeah, I think with the blizzard I'll be safe. I'll be cold but safe from predators, so it might be a good time to travel. Let's eat that bear meat, I think. Killed the bear that comes by here, but the one at the farmhouse is definitely spawning because I've seen it. We're on day 75. This is, I think I've done 13 days in Pleasant Valley. 11, 13, what have I got? It says 11 in my record there. I think it's 13 actually. This might be too bad even for me. 12 in Pleasant Valley. Am I warm in here? Would be interesting to find out. I am! Well, I can hang out in here. At least I won't be worrying about cabin fever. See if it improves a little bit. Take a wee... Have a nap. See what happens. I mean, I'm sure I could make it to the farmhouse, but I'd just be very cold. I just thought I would use the blizzard as a little safety from predators, but I don't even think I want to chance it. We could just hang out in the snow shelter for a bit. Have I got any books I can read? I think they're all in the locker upstairs. Yeah, let's go do that. Let's go grab a book. Yeah, well this is Voyager, so it does wake you up when you're freezing. So it's not too big a deal if you have a little nap outside in the freezing cold. Not as big a problem as for example, my gunlooper run. I would never try that sort of thing. Sure, I've got books. Ah, that's right, I've got the one book. Shooting guide. Archery guide. I think I may have read these though. Have I read them? No, I haven't. Okay, well I could do that. Archery one I've definitely read because it's not appearing as a tool. It's just firewood really, so we should drop the archery one by the fire. That way I know that it's okay to burn. Yeah, it's appearing in the fire menu, yeah. Cool. Let's go outside and read. Yeah, I guess there probably are limitations, but we'll just hang out. I'm warm in the snow shelter. I did have a cabin fever risk, not that long snow shelter, and at least I'm not accumulating more hours indoors. Suddenly, the game is taking its time to load and it's very quiet. Okay. With 2 wolf coats, I'm actually surprisingly toasty. Yeah. Funny. Alright, well let's just read hour by hour. Gives us something to do. Gives us our rifle skill. Yeah, I've definitely died in my sleep too. Envoy. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's eat the bear meat so that we're nice and full. Drink our drink. When we come back, we'll need to make some water. We probably have water at the farmhouse, to be quite honest. Let's leave here. Let's drop the bear meat so that we're not carrying it with us on our journey. We're pretty light. Let's go. Lots of nice deer over there. I was doing some archery practice last time. Should probably do some more soon. Well that's true. It's been a while since I've taken the risk, to be quite honest. There's probably quite a few deer lying around with my arrows in them. And a wolf, at least one wolf. But, that's all good. Because it's gunlooper, I'm not so worried about arrows. Can't forge until probably month 6, so we're not worrying too much about it. I basically just got the arrows that I've managed to find or find the components for craft. Arrowheads that I found, etc. Curious though, what have I... 6, okay. It's not bad. Not bad for not forging. You can see the little tower, can't you? I always forgot that you can kind of see the top of the tower by the farm. I realised that I was really just basing myself at the barn, and there was probably not much point basing myself at the farmhouse, so just gonna grab all my stuff so then I have it all in one spot. And I could go exploring from the one spot. Oh. I love watching the weather change in real time. The wind has definitely turned, it's going sideways. I'll be careful for the bear over here. I need to change that timer. My music stream is actually in 2 days. I was too sick to do it on the 4th. Too tired and headachy and a bit snotty. So we'll do it in a couple of days from now. Instead. Hello, farm. Well, the streams I've been doing have been mainly covers streams with a couple of originals. So I play piano and sing and songwrite on the piano. And I don't know why I'm looking to loot. I already have everything from here. All of my stuff is upstairs. But the upcoming music stream is all originals this time. I'm just doing my entire... I released an album about 9 years ago now. I'm just going to play the whole album and then a couple of extras. It's quite fun. Alright, that's right, I left a bunch of food here. And everything else will be in here. Thank you, you. How's my... I'll have to compare some of this stuff, because I definitely have some of this stuff already. A couple of good torches. Oh, look at 5 litres of water. I knew I'd have water. Right. Aha, 2 fire strikers. That's right. Oh, balaclava. I was going to say, why haven't I been wearing the toque? Balaclava needs a little TLC. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm not great at classical piano or reading music even. I learned by ear using the Suzuki method, and while that was really good for my style of learning, it means that I'm not great at reading music. So I'm a little behind on that aspect. But that's okay. I learn most things still by ear, or, well, I know how to play pretty much every bass chord with some variations on the piano, so as long as I have it written down like almost like a guitar tab sheet, I can play most things. What have I dropped in here? Oh, just a random book. So I think this wasn't... It's 88%. What's mine? Because I could just swap over the rifle if I haven't been cleaning my one. Where is it? 86. Okay. It's only 2% off, so I'll just leave it. I knew there was another one here. Pretty slow now, that's all. I probably need to be more brutal about what I keep. But if it's just one slow walk, it's probably fine. What did I leave in here? Aha, sweater. I do have cooking level 5, which is why I've got all the crappy food. Oh, a bunch of firewood. Oh, there's more matches in there, I must have missed them. Alright, well let's be a little more brutal. And then we'll head back. I will leave a few more things behind. Do you play anything? I always wanted to be better at guitar. I've never become very, very good at guitar. Let's go by weight. Obviously I don't need to keep all these sticks. Probably leave one of you. I'll leave some more water. Can make some when I get back. 42. Hey Ganoga, how are you? Nice to see ya. I'm just being a pack rat here, but that's fine. I'll go back out through the basement because it's the most direct route back over to the river. I like that emote. I think that's a Blades one, isn't it? Oh no. Is it Perfect Tripped? I love it. Waving bears. Yeah, PT's got some good ones. Yeah. I like that one too. Oh, weather. Oh, PV, my old friend. Always such a troll. At least you're blowing in the right direction. Yeah, so it's been a really rough winter for my family actually. We've just had nothing but cold after virus after cold after virus, you know. We've managed to avoid COVID. We've just had everything else. And I'm actually feeling pretty good. I've just got a little bit of congestion still, which is great fun. But I think it's on its way out, thank God. And I'm hoping it's the last one I get for a while. Though my daughter is quite congested and snotty at the moment, the poor thing. She's only 8 months old. I'm hoping hers is short-lived as well. Though babies do tend to hang on to colds and coughs for a long time. But yeah, this winter's been brutal. But we've got the spring flowers are out. So I have hope that the weather is turning. We had a couple of weeks of really nice sort of higher temperatures. We've gone back to being cold again. That's usually what it kind of does at the end, so fingers crossed we get a proper spring pretty soon. Oh, I don't really want to sprint in this and make myself more tired. Look at the colours changing before my eyes. It's turning kind of blue and cool. The sky's changing colour. It's wild. It's also getting dusk, that's why. But I'm going to put on auto walk and have a quick drink. Oh, really? Well, I don't want to say I'm glad you got COVID, but I'm glad you got something positive out of it. Because, yeah, the pandemic has definitely led to people playing more games, etc. Definitely led to me doing more stuff that I wouldn't normally do. Knitting and stuff around the home. Going to the big red barn, shining in the light. The sky's very pretty. Can still see the deer I shot last stream over there. I brought down it. I think I got a couple. I was going to do a bit more practice, but I think there's also a snare of mine out here somewhere where the bunnies are. I need to check that at some point. Haven't got the cabin fever risk back actually, so I wonder if I'll just I got to a point in my last long run where I was kind of alternating, spending nights indoors and outdoors. So I'll just keep an eye on it. I want to get that deer, but I'll leave it for the morning. Need to go check the snare. It's out there somewhere. Alrighty. Let's eat this little bit of bear meat I was carrying around. Pick it up. Grab another one for the night. Let's go find a little spot for my food stash that I don't want to put inside a locker. Probably could put it on the workbench upstairs, maybe. Oh, there's a table here, actually. Let's put it on this table. Let's drop all this stuff. About and not really carry much food with me at all. Right, let's do a little inventory tidy. It's always fun on controller. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Get rid of you. Go away. Don't shoot them. Put it away. The things we do in the long dark bases, huh? They're all in a weird staggered fashion, but it'll do. So, I think someone said you were Aussie Nugget. Whereabouts are you based? Also, I hope I'm saying your username right. Cup of tea. Moldy peanut butter. Yum. Got about, what, 17 days or something left in PV, so I need to think about what else I want to do while I'm here. Could kill more bears, I suppose. Alrighty. Let's have a drink. Yeah, I love when I have a little base going and I can get a little display like this. It's much more fun than putting stuff in lockers, though. If it's not food, I normally do just put it in a locker. Unless it's curing. I can try and do the bear bedroll while I'm still in PvE. I do want to repair my deer boots. Hey Sakurai, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's put away some of the other stuff I brought with me. The spear, one of those. Spear that one. Spear hat. Let's put coffee. What else did I pick up while I was there? A bunch of torches. It is indeed. Good spotting. We are doing my Year in the Dark series where I spend 30 days in each of the 12 major maps, and this is my 30 days in PV. We are on day 75, I think, in game. 76? 76. And we are on we've spent how many days in PV? 13. So 17 days to go here. We're going to get the bear bedroll done. I wanted to get my deer boots repaired because they're getting a bit low. We're doing some archery practice. And I'm trying to think of what else I want to do while I'm here. Probably not a lot. I've killed a bear that wanders by outside here. I've just gone to the farmhouse and picked up a bunch of stuff that I was storing there so that I just have stuff in one location, really. That's kind of how it's been going. It's been very chill. The whole point of this series is to just spend time in the game and relax and explore and reach lots of small goals. Nothing too intense about it, really. It balances out the Gunloper run that I'm playing the other part of the time. Nice! Yeah, live off the land, that's fun. If you use the command YITD, yeah in the dark, you'll see there's some stats that I've been collecting for this run. I've definitely not killed anywhere near as many stuff that you've hunted in my 76 days. I'm probably behind you. I'm probably ahead of you in deer, but definitely behind you in bunnies. Nice. Yeah. Good plan. Good to have backups. Alright, it's still night time, so let's just pass time. We can go out and do some archery practice. Yeah, well, you know, it's backups. That means you don't have to worry so much about them. Let's drink. We're gonna wait out the storm now. Yeah, well, I played for 5 years before I did Loper, so it was honestly, Zach Nafane challenged a bunch of us who were players who hadn't really played Loper to play Loper for a video series he's doing coming up. And he challenged us all to live 10 days, and I lived 22, so I figured I would do it again. So I've done a couple more runs, and now I'm doing Gunloper because it makes the game more challenging but gives me the guns, which I really like. What kind of modified Voyager are you doing, Sakurai? What have you changed? Let's read this while we wait. Hopefully it to calm down outside. Though it is PV, it may never calm down again. This may just be the way things are. All good. Gun skill. Nice. Level 3. What does it give us? Accuracy increased by 20%. Critical hit chance increased by 15. 3 condition per repair action. Nice. Speaking of repairs, let's have a look at our stuff while we wait out the storm. 86%. Let's get rid of this torch. That's not great. Hey Nuggies, nice to see you. You should be in bed. You should be sleeping. You should be fast asleep. Why are you up? It is far too early. Isn't it like 4:20 or something in the morning? Oh, my bedroll needs repairing. Look at that. 65%. Have I not got any cloth? I've got 1. Huh. Interesting that I don't have cloth. Have I got any cloth upstairs? I think I might have crappy clothing upstairs. That's weird that I don't have cloth. Huh. Alright, let's go have a look. Your sleep's been chaotic. Oh, well, I'm hoping I can keep you company for a little bit, and if I can get you to fall back to sleep, that's all good. Happy to help. Right. Have we really not got cloth? Huh. Wild. I obviously did not raid all the cloth of Thompson's Crossing. Have I got any in here? No. Alrighty, can't repair my bedroll. Unless I tear down something. Is there anything in here? What's in here? Metal? What's in here? Oh, here we go. Oh, thank you, Nuggies. That's very kind. Every animal spawn rate is very high. Smell from meat blast max, wildlife detection, range max, wolf spawn radius near. Wolf feel low. So it's kind of stalkerish then? But the weather is better? I'm trying to figure out why the difference there. I'm guessing it's the modifying Voyager gives you... You want the wildlife to be harsher, but you don't want the weather to be harsher. That's what I'm getting from that. Yeah, thank you, Nuggies. I think I just said that. I think on Monday I'm going to play, or Sunday for the US, I'm going to play a couple of like fun little games and have a little bit of fun for 200 followers. Enrichment Center. Huh. Cool. Well, that's the best thing about this game to me, is that people can just do whatever the hell they want and change it however it suits them. Alright, well, I guess we'll make some water, seeing we're a bit low. Wait out the storm. And then we could go and do some archery. Oh yeah, I've got level 3. No worries, Sakurai, nice to see ya. Look after yourself. Have a good day. / evening, wherever you are. I think my water cooks pretty quick now, actually, with the fire starting being... Yeah, 42, so an hour and a half instead of 2 hours. That's pretty good. Let's drink the water we do have. Probably a little low on the firewood side too. I am. So after the storm is over, we can collect some stuff. Don't need the tinder plug. And then we can hopefully go and shoot some deer. Oh, it's calming. Good. Oh, it paused? Did I not? Oh my god, I honestly thought I'd done that the exact amount of time. I obviously just looked at it and thought, oh yeah, it'll take an hour and a half. It didn't actually add to the fire. So, let's just... this is how this run is going, if anyone's curious. Here's the command. We've definitely added a day or two in PP, so... 15 to a boiled. Well, pick up one of these. Cool. Perfect. Yeah, I didn't add one more. Okay. Welcome back. Southwest Oz, nice. What's in Southwest Oz? Because where's Perth? Perth is west in Australia, but is that kind of central? I have not been over that side, sadly. My auntie and cousins have lived in Perth, about an hour out of Perth for pretty much my entire life, and I always intended to visit them and never have. It's on the lower half? Oh yeah. It's Albany, okay. It's funny, it's the furthest... It's the furthest place from New Zealand to fly, like, because going like Sydney or Melbourne is only like 3 to 4 hours by plane, and only a couple of hours behind. But Perth is, yeah, like 7 hours flight and 5 hours behind, at least, I think. Because Australia is just so much bigger than anyone thinks it is. Oh, this is the thing. I don't have the arrow physics too high down, which is why I'm wanting to practice, because I really just need to get it in my brain exactly where to aim. Like, obviously, I took this deer down here really easily with just a shot that didn't look like it should hit, but it did. And I think it was a fluke. So now I'm trying to get better at it. G'day, Nomad. How are you? Welcome back. I'm doing my archery practice and being terrible at it, as usual. Because I'm just aiming... Yeah, now he's running. Just aiming either too high or... Yeah, usually too high, actually. So, I need to get it into my brain. I'm amazing at hitting bunnies, but that's because they're usually along the ground and I'm pretty close to them. Should be a bunch of arrows over here too. Somewhere. But, you know, practice makes perfect. I used to be pretty good at this, and then I got really good at guns and very lazy. So, that's why I figured I would practice. Definitely have one more arrow somewhere. That's okay. It'll turn up. I'm here often enough. Can't see any. I wonder if I got one in a tree at some point. That'd be funny. Beautiful 4:30 AM and I'm alive. How are all of you? Yeah. Owl is also awake. Owl Nuggets is also awake at 4:30 AM. So you guys can wave at each other in your your time zone. Time zone twins. And it's 9:30 PM for me. And I'm streaming late because I couldn't get my damn service to work again. Streamed flawlessly yesterday using Lightstream and then tried to do it again tonight and no. I mean, I'm quite often awake at 4:30 AM, but I have a small child, so it's her fault normally. Oh, that would have been a good one. I've scared them all off to the other side of the road, I think. Oh well. We'll go over here and see if my snare is needing reset. It probably does. Oh no, there's a bunny in it. Nice. Fellow insomniac. Hey bunny. Oh, I picked up the snare instead of the bunny. That's a new one. Early to bed, early to rise kind of guy? Wow. 4:30 AM would not be my choice of wake up time, that's for sure. But I respect it. Get a lot done, I guess, before everybody else is up. If I had my choice in life, I would wake up at 9 AM every day and go to bed at probably midnight. But I have children, so I try and go to bed. I try and go to sleep before 11, 10:30, 11, but that's quite rare. Lately, I've been pretty bad. And I have a child who at the moment is refusing to sleep like she normally does, so that makes life fun too. Kind of just waiting out weather now and waiting till this bear hide cures, which I think is days away. I think it takes 12 days or something stupid, isn't it? You do your gaming early? That's a good idea. Then you get a bunch of time zones probably covered. Was a dinner chef for many years, so I wake up at 11 a.m. and work till 10 p.m. then bed at 2 a.m. Ah, yeah. Well, I don't like passing time and doing nothing, so let's see if there's anything we could do. Maybe we could do stuff like cleaning, and I usually leave that for bedtime though.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Wonder if there's somewhere I can go. Just trying to think if there's somewhere I haven't been. Gaming gym, gaming work, family. Oh yeah. Yep, my day goes children, 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 children. Gaming, bed. Or wake up, get one child ready for the day and out the door, look after other child, game while she naps. Look after her. That creakiness is annoying as hell. Do random stuff while she naps the second time. Housework normally, and then or sometimes have a nap. And then game a couple of nights a week. Do I not have a hatchet? Or did I just choose? I must have just chosen the cedar lamp? No. Do I not have a hatchet on me?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Where's my hatchet? Interesting. Is it inside? I think there's one in the truck. Wonder how long that bear will take to spawn. Auntie and cousins in New Zealand? Yeah, it's a great place. But no, yeah, I know lots of Aussies who've moved here. I also know lots of Kiwis who've moved there. Better pay and job opportunities sometimes over there, though our pay is getting a lot better because we've got a really low unemployment rate at the moment, so it's kind of a workers' market, so workers can kind of look around a bit more and take the job they want, and pay is higher and benefits and offers are higher. But yeah, a lot of people used to leave New Zealand every year for Australia. The deer back? No. Well, if I needed feathers, I've got a little feather farm right here, but I've got an abundance of feathers. That's a wolf. No, it's a deer. That's just the bottom half of a deer against rocks. That looks like a wolf. No? Yes, deer. But yes, I moved back to New Zealand 5 years ago, nearly 6 years ago actually, after nearly 8 years in Scotland. And I'm very pleased to be home. Thought it was nice to live close to places in Europe I could travel. Oh, I thought I could get him on the fly. Sneaky. I want to see Gabe move Steam to New Zealand. Oh, here's the other arrow probably I shot. Oh no, it's just the one. Wonder where that one I lost is. Is Steam trying to move to New Zealand? Do you work for Steam? It's all good, Nomad. I can't get the, don't know if it's my sensitivity or what, but I can't get the controller to move smoothly at the moment. It's really incremental. Should I just put it on 100%? Like, honestly. Like when I move, it's like not moving in tiny amounts, it's moving in these big choppy... It's the freaking downside of controller, I tell ya. I can't move in tiny little, like... Little, you know, little movements. Ah, no, he's too close. Ooh, that wasn't too bad. That's the other thing, is I can't do the aim ahead of them sort of sneaky, clever stuff that other people do. Which I wish I had the skill for. I'm not bad with the rifle, but that's because I can crouch and get close. No worries, Nuggies. Try to get some sleep. For once, my lurk message is actually accurate. Lying down for a little nap. Oh well, if I needed deer meat, I would just keep persevering, or I would shoot, but that's okay. Ah, yeah, we do have really good internet, actually. That's the frustrating thing about not being able to get this Lightstream server stuff working consistently, is that I got it working earlier and I actually streamed for a couple of minutes, but the quality was so bad, and then when I tried to reboot and reconnect through Lightstream, it would not connect, so I ended up just taking the DNS server off and going back to my normal internet connection, and I get 250 megabytes a second tonight, so it's not like my connection's a problem. I just can't reliably get the service that I use for overlays, etc., to respond at the moment, and it's driving me bananas. If it's going to keep being a problem, I'm going to stop paying for it. I don't need a Tinder, I'll just check over here. Alrighty. Software policy. An everyday internet user appreciate reasonable government internet policy. I honestly have no clue what our internet policy is like compared to other countries, and if you could tell me some of the differences, that would be really interesting to me. I might sleep in the snow shelter tonight. I just want to start being conscious of not spending too many nights indoors. I do have Australian friends that have complained about the internet in Australia, though. I have heard that before. But I thought that was in terms of speeds and price and stuff, rather than policies or anything. It's a bit early. Let's do some. Let's have a quick look over things. Didn't want to repair these, but those guts aren't quite done yet. Should I do the balaclava? I love that the balaclava at 83% is my worst quality clothing. Oh, it's very still all of a sudden. Oh, I could do the bunny. Delightful sounds. I like the dusk sound. Let's go drop off the guts and hide. Probably actually got a cured gut, yeah. The deer is upstairs, is it not? Just if I happen to get good light, I could always repair my boots. I need to fix that music stream announcement. Right, deer hides up here, or did I just... Yeah. Cool. I'll just have it on me in case I want to do it at some point, or even overnight. Grab some firewood, we can always cook the rabbit.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Not gonna need this much, but hey. I love how it goes woof, pops up again. Normally you see that from above, I suppose. Australia has 7-year logging of every website you ever visit. They also have no warrant needed for any government department to view all your data. They also work closely with USA and their backdoor requirements for any software they have. Interesting.
It's dusk, so that can't be far behind.
Can see how that would not be the best thing. 24, 36. How long's the fire got? 53. Might as well do this with the torch. Yeah, I don't think we do a lot of logging.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
We do have, obviously, monitoring of cybersecurity and people that do things on the internet they shouldn't, but they're usually doing that fairly publicly. Right. Thought that looked cooked. Especially after what happened in Christchurch with the terrorism act being live streamed. We're quite particular about certain things on the internet, but yeah, I imagine it's not as controlling as that, that's for sure. Don't think I can monitor this water while I'm in here. That's the only thing. Let's exit for a second. 26. $42, $48, perfect. I can just leave that. It's a pretty night actually, but I can just leave that to cook and the fire to go out. Oh, did I not? Oh, that's right, I was going to do this. Oh, mega, yeah. Wow. I don't even know if that's... Is that still under... Is that still .com? Is he still involved with that? Kim.com? Not a particularly delightful human being, in my opinion. But, you know,
I need to find a place to rest.
I'm not desperate to send him anywhere if I don't have to. But yeah, that's interesting that Australia, the US are working closely on that. Australia is kind of seen as a mini US in some ways, in terms of how big and widespread stuff is, and it's very quiet still. It's like I lost game sound for a second. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think pretty much everybody's used Mega at some point, but Mega Upload back in the day, and now Mega. But yeah, he's he's an interesting dude, that's for sure. I don't really want to support him, but yeah, I definitely support freedom on the internet. Right, let's just do another hour. Sun is coming up. Oh, thanks, Nomad. Are you watching music clips? It's very quiet around here. I'm trying to think of where I haven't been on the map that I might want to go. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Well, I'll be doing all originals on a Thursday, US time, 5:36 p.m. EST kind of start, depending on the baby's nap start. I'll be doing the album and a couple of extras. So, because my music stream didn't happen on Sunday US time because I was sick. I've got to have a think here for a second. Oh, you're on Spotify, yeah. I do like the actual Spotify, the album recordings. I'm really happy with how they turned out. Just gonna pull up my notes for this year in the dark and just see if I noted any particular goals I had for PV. Because at the moment, I really just want to get to that bear hide being done, but let's just have a quick look. Day 78. Day 14. So we're halfway through our time here, almost. Next stream, get farmhouse stuff. We can just delete all of this. Oh, it doesn't let me just delete everything. I'll just go done. Yes, I remember that I've done what I noted. I don't think I've been to like Skeeters, and I know I haven't been to the Prepper Cache and the entrance to Timorth because I'm going to Timorth later, but I also haven't been to like that kind of side of the map, like the picnic area. I'm trying to think what else is around the map. I've been to Thompson's. I haven't been to the Pensive Pond. I could go do some fishing. How's my fishing skill? 2. Could do some fishing. Or should probably ponder all of this while I'm not standing in the snow. So let's do that. Because I've been pretty much everywhere on the map I want to go otherwise. And we're going to go to Mystery Lake next, so I don't really need to go there. Have I been to 3 Strikes? I think I've been to 3 Strikes. When did I get here? I don't think I have been to 3 Strikes. We could go over to 3 Strikes. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's have a look at our stats for a second. We can always update that, and then yeah, let's head over. Cool, that'd be good. If you could tune in, that'd be cool. Let's just check our stats. We've killed 25 wolves, I think that's still accurate. 12 deer, 17 rabbits. So look. Day 14 in PV, so we can do that. And there'll be a bunch of fires and blizzards I can add, but I'm not worried about that right now. Alrighty, well let's go sort of 3 strikes and go along that side of the map maybe for a bit. Have a wee wander. Look at all this. Items looted 1528. I love that it keeps track of that. 4 can openers found. Got 14 sprains in total. Yeah, that's right. 33 blizzards, jeez. Alrighty, let's check what we've got on us. We probably don't need some of the stuff we've got on us. I would quite like a hatchet on me. I'm not sure where mine's gone. I think there's one in here. Yeah, let's take these and put them in the locker upstairs. I don't know if I can remove that marking, but that's okay. I think I'm happy with the stuff that I'm carrying. I will grab a couple of non-smelly food supplies to take with. I'll probably fill my belly on bear meat as well. Let's take a couple more torches. Let's leave behind the good knife. Yeah, I've only got one hatchet. That's really interesting. I wonder where my hatchet ended up. Because it's not in here. I'll take the fishing stuff in case I do decide to go over to Pensive Pond and have a wee fish. Yeah, pretty happy with all of that. All only over there is just crafting stuff. You're the cured one. Okay, cool. Let's take some light travelling food over here. Oh, blizzard. Alright, PV. Alright. You've made a decision for me there, which is interesting. It's very easy to get cabin fever, I think, in PV. Typical. I did joke that in my 30 days in PV I'd probably have 15 blizzards, but geez. I should have made a note of what my blizzard count was when I left Coastal. Because this is funny. Alright, let's go hang out in our snow shelter for a bit and hope that it's a short one. It's nice and toasty at least with my coats. Maybe I don't worry so much about what I can achieve while I'm in PV. I just worry about getting through being in PV. And moving on. I don't even have like let's do stuff like this. Let's do probably make another fishing line. I think. Oh no, I need a line which I can make with all the guts I've got inside. Really? Well, yeah, if you don't know where you're going and you don't, and you're trying to survive, I can imagine definitely making one on the way there, that's for sure. Where's my... I think I've got a piece of metal I can make a bunch more hooks out of. I think there's one upstairs. A friend of mine started playing the game recently and he's completely new to it. And I think what a lot of people do when they first start is the game tells them the next objective for Wintermute, and you start just heading towards to do that. And I said to him, don't think about the objective. Look at your meters. They're so underrated, I totally agree. I was like, look at your meters, keep yourself alive. Then, as long as you're in a good spot, and you're not struggling in any way, then I recommend... do I have to use the bench for the line? I do, so let's do that. Then move on to the next objective, because it's not like a traditional game where you see the objective come up on screen and that traditionally means, okay, the objective's come up, I must be ready to do that. No. You need to survive first, objectives later. Because the amount of time I died when I first started playing, because I thought, well, the game's telling me I should go do this, so obviously this is the tutorial and I should be able to do this. Nope, not in the long dark. Try and survive. Snow shelters are fantastic. And quite often when I'm doing big journeys or I'm just a little bit nervous, I will have the supplies on me so that I'm ready to make one when I need to. They have saved my bacon a few times. Like, I literally was in my interloper run, travelling from my first interloper run, my first proper one anyway, travelling from Forlorn to Trappers, and I could not genuinely see, and I know that route like the back of my hand, but I could not see where I was, and didn't think I was going to make it in terms of weather to get to Trappers, so I literally stopped in a sheltered spot and made a snow shelter and slept for a couple of hours, realised I was very warm and toasty, slept again and survived the night. And there's no way I would have made it to Trappers without losing so much condition. They are really a godsend. You lived in a shelter for 47 days? That sounds awesome. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should set myself a goal of just living in snow shelters. I mean, now that I've had Cabin Fever Risk once, what I've decided to do is kind of spend more nights outside, like in fishing huts or snow shelters or cars, because I've got clothing now that I can normally be absolutely toasty and warm to do that. But maybe I should just be building a snow shelter everywhere I go and spending my nights in them. Yeah, it's just picking a good spot where you've got a potential of having a sheltered fire. So if the snow shelter is not keeping you warm enough, you've got the ability, like I've got right now, a fire in front of me, but I'm not in a sheltered spot. What I like, and this place probably isn't the best anyway because the weather will change, but there's quite a few little spots you can put your snow shelter where it will be most of the time sheltered from the wind, and then you can sleep and know that you can light the fire and be warm. But a funny thing is, like, I've been playing this since 2017, and I only just learned the other day, watching someone else's stream, where Dist Optimist came in and was commenting and teaching us stuff that, like, honestly, I thought I knew everything. He was telling Dun to light a fire in the truck bed. You know those pickup trucks? Put a fire in the truck bed, go to sleep. Most of the time, unless there's a really true blizzard like this, if it's just wind, that fire won't blow out. My mind was blown. I never knew that. Never done that before. I was like, oh my god. Like, I'm still learning. This game teaches me almost every stream when I watch someone, I'm learning something, you know? It's crazy. They don't last as long as I'd like, to be quite honest. Especially, like, this blizzard is doing some damage to it. But, for example, it was 60%, now it's 46% because this blizzard is damaging it, and I can't repair it because I don't have cloth. And I don't have any other clothes in there to rip down for cloth. I would need to go somewhere to find cloth. Yeah, just the blue trucks with the open, the truck beds, and I think it's I mean, he said he can do it, pretty much all of them. But I was just like, that is just one of the most brilliant things I've ever heard. Alright, well, I'm passing time because we're going to end up spending the night out here, I think. Sucks, but hey. Of course it's going to be calm now. So yeah, he was like, unless it's a full-out blizzard, if it's just windy and you don't think your fire will stay lit, the truck bed will do it. If it's proper full-out blizzard, it probably will go out, but the actual lip of the truck bed will keep it lit. I was just like, that blows my mind. I don't really want to travel. I could spend the night at Three Strikes, to be honest, to have a different view. But it's now... yeah, I don't know. I don't want to travel. Oh, these are massive high-calorie pieces. I really don't need that much, but hey, whatever. We're going to use the snow shuttle till it's dead. And then we will not worry about it anymore. Hey, Sauna Leaf, nice to see you. What time is it for you? 6 a.m, 5 a.m. Either way, good morning. It's very early. "6 a.m. Wow, good morning."
It's getting dark out here.
You're literally in a shelter, Astrid. I shut you up by making you drink. Let's just do 3. Oh, goodness me. Oh, suddenly got the yawnies. Right. Good, this is my Year in the Dark series on Voice, so it's very chill. We're just hanging out in a snow shelter to avoid cabin fever risk. We're about to hopefully craft the bear bedroll. I think we've probably got 3 or 4 days of curing to do. I may be able to get the Wrapped in Furs achievement if I get that bedroll done, because that's one of the achievements I don't have. But yeah, I'm curious to know how long I've got on that curing. I'm curious to know how long the curing is going to take. But yes, we're halfway through our time in PvE. I think we're day 15, or spent 15 or so days. 15, 16. Let's have a look. Nope, 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 nope. Not what I asked you to do. Nope, thank you. 15, yeah. Oh, hello. I'm picking things up through the snow shelter. I did not know I could do that. Hello, meat. That's through the snow shelter. That's, not really how things should work, but sure, you do you. Alrighty, let's check on it. I think I've actually probably got quite a lot of time left. I think it's probably not even 60%. 56, yeah. Okay. Alright, I think I'll stick with my original plan and go visit Three Strikes. See if there's anything interesting there. And then we can go maybe to Skeeter's or something. Let's fill her belly, see we've got so much stuff. Am I really damp or anything? Nah, not really. Okay. We'll leave that to cure and we'll go on a little look-see. Yeah. I think what makes it more interesting is that I'm doing 30 days in each of the 12 regions, the major regions, and so you're kind of only thinking about 30 days at a time. You're like, okay, so I'm this point into my 30 days, so, and when you've got like a week left, you kind of start to consolidate your gear and think about what else you want to do and where you want to go, and then you get all your stuff together and think about what you want to take with you to the next region, and then you're packing up and moving on. So there's quite a lot of that time takes up the last wee bit of your time in the area. So it goes by much quicker than I expected. And then there's also an element of the boredom / finding things to amuse yourself is actually what is interesting to me. I didn't think it would be that. I thought it would be fitting stuff in and going to all the places I wanted to go and all this sort of stuff. But no, it's actually like, okay, I've done everything I wanted to do. Now what? Now what else do I want to achieve? What else do I think I can do while I'm here? How's my food supply? And then I've killed the bear right outside. From that snow shelter I was just in, I killed the bear. And I heard that, Nougat, but you won't hear that, sadly, because none of my alerts are working because I'm not through Lightstream tonight. Sorry, but I can imitate it. The sound is like, hey! Anybody who redeems any sounds or anything, I will. But yeah, so I shot the bear, so I've got an abundance of like food and not really needing a lot right now. So it's kind of, that's the difficult thing for me at the moment. Almost like doing an escaped run. And also I'm not returning, so it's very different to a long-term run that I've done in the past where I would be like, okay, well I'll leave this stuff here because when I come back I can grab this, this and this. It's more like, oh well, I'm never coming back here again, so I kind of have to take the stuff that's really important to me and it's not like, oh, I'll just stash this, this and this. It's, you're not coming back. And unless it's a transition zone, like for example when I was based in DP, I'd already done my 30 days in Coastal and left a pile of stuff there, so when I was leaving DP I had to transit Coastal and I knew that I had stuff there, so I could go back and grab it on my way, but otherwise, yeah, you don't leave stuff for later, so it's really a different kind of experience. Are the bubbles all sound alerts? Oh, in the like menu below, the channel point stuff, a lot of it's sound alerts and some of it's just like getting me to do stuff like accents, or one of them's like imitating emotes, but I only do that when my cam's on, which I'm not doing today. There's random stuff in there. I've gotten distracted and gone the wrong way, but that's okay. And then like, yeah, there's a sound alert blurb thing, which is mostly all sounds. So yeah, don't spend your points on the blurb stuff tonight because you won't hear it, sadly. I'm just wandering right now, really. Just seeing what's around. Yeah, I thought so. I was like, I'm going to come to Draft Dodgers, aren't I? That's all good. Where's the Nagoa to redeem? I was going to add it, to be quite honest. Now that I've done As the Dead Sleep and it went so well, I'm kind of like, oh, I could add Nagoa or Dead Man or Dead World, or I think I've been here. Yeah, look, because the rose hips are gone. Pretty sure I've been here already. But yeah, I mean, I'd give it a go. I'm most curious, to be quite honest, about Dead World, where there's no animals at all. Everything's off. That to me sounds so eerie and weird. I was going to go to 3 strikes. I wonder if I should just follow the river back to 3 strikes. It's probably the smartest thing, because you know you go under all the bridges and then you kind of know where you are. I was also going to go up to... I've been to the plain. The other thing I was going to do was go down to the camp area, just for a quick look. Sometimes there's extra guns and stuff there. And a chance of a bow, so there might be more arrows. But I also will be going to Timberwolf, so I could probably just leave that for... Am I going through here to Timberwolf? I can't remember my route now. It's all good. Do an accent choreo. Okay, well... As long as it's not in any way offensive, please name an accent you'd like me to do, and I'll do it for the next 5 minutes. What accent would you like me to do? The last time someone redeemed it, they made me be German for 5 minutes, and have never done that one before, so that was quite fun. And if you're going to say Australian, mine is not amazing. I'm very out of practice. Those laughing wolves always get me. Just chase this deer along the river. He can be my little protection. Oh, I don't know about that. I think that would probably come across as quite offensive. I think I'll avoid that one if that's okay. If you could pick one that's more an accent potentially, probably used by people that I I wouldn't even know how to try to be African pygmy tribe, and I think it would probably come across as a bit racist, to be quite honest. Yeah, I have Buttspot. So Buttspot will appear every 50 or so messages and just pick some syllables out from what you've said and replace them with the word butt. And sometimes it's funny, and sometimes it's completely weird. So I've put him in quite low frequency, so he only appears every 50 messages. Just heard something there. So that's why he's only just suddenly appeared, because it's kind of a quiet night tonight. I don't have too many people in, so he has not talked until now. I totally forgot about him. Hello, dead guy. Is it censored? It shouldn't be censored, it's just the word but, so it may be that it's your settings. That's funny. Has it got like asterisks or something censoring it? Sometimes it's really funny. Other times, like tonight when it's really quiet, it just randomly says stuff. Hey Mom Tan, nice to see you. Welcome back. Huh. Fair enough. That's a lot, but sure. No, like maybe, yeah, not that much. Maybe half of that. God, it breaks up weird, huh? Thank you. My husband's just giving me chocolate. It might be just that I need a jumper or something, but I'm just asking him to check the heating because it's cold in here. Hey, 3 strikes. I haven't been here, I don't think, yet. Jeez, this is very, loot. I'll mute while I munch on this chocolate.
I think I can use this. This stuff will come in handy.
Don't really know the Glasgow accent. I lived in Edinburgh, which is a bit different from the Glasgow accent, but I could probably push my accent a little bit further west for you. That's not far off, actually, from Glasgow. Probably do that for 5 minutes if you wanted me to. Romanian, oh my gosh, Chef Maria. I'd worry that I'd start to sound like Count Dracula. GG. Let me know if you want me to do Glaswegian for 5 minutes. I'm sure I could do it with my husband laughing at me because he is from Edinburgh. Or I could try and do a Chef Maria. Good night, my darling. He's going to eat anyway. I might cook up this deer, actually. Why the heck not? Yes. You'll redeem. You choose. I'm happy to do my best Maria. I don't even think I realised she was Romanian.
Come on, little fire.
I did the play Brigadoon while I was in Scotland, and it was quite funny because I said to them, what if my accent's terrible and I'm not believable as your leading lady who's supposed to be from the Highlands of Scotland? And they were happy with it. So my Scottish accent's not terrible. It's just it's not, you know, I'm not a native. Well, there we go. That answered my question from earlier. I'm going to Timberwolf is my second to last location, so I probably should go to like the Prepper Cache and have a nosy, because I won't be coming back that way. Right, well, Nougat hasn't said anything else, so I'm going to set my timer and I'm going to attempt to be Romanian, though I have absolutely no clue of how to be Romanian, so this will be fun. Okay, where's my timer? 5 minutes. Okay. We shall be Romanian. Just have a completely foreign accent on purpose. Okay. We are Romanian. I don't know what Romanians sound like, and I'm being probably a little bit offensive. I'll just be generally Eastern European. Okay, so we're cooking up a venison. I think I will go... Now I'm becoming a little bit German. This is interesting. I think we will go to the Prepper Cache on the way to Timberwolf and have a wee look in there. Now I'm going a bit Scottish naturally. We're going to cook this because why not have extra food on us, okay? I think extra food will be a good idea. And we should look there and look down at the picnic area down by the water, see if there is anything there. I'm trying to channel my best Chef Maria. I don't think it's very good. Poor Chef Maria. If she wasn't streaming right now, quite often she would pop into this stream, and I'm glad she is not here to listen to me butcher her accent. We're going to go. Alright, so how long to cook? 3 minutes, okay. let's eat this. I don't really want to carry. I'm too full to eat. See, you don't see that message very often when you're playing The Long Dark, do you? Timers. I want to change that timer. It is driving me crazy that it keeps telling people that my music stream is coming up in the future and it is in the past. It will be the 8th. There we go. Fix that for a second. Of course you did. Of course you did. You did that deliberately so that you could clip it and show it to Maria. I want Maria soon to do a New Zealand accent, please. That would be my request. Okay, well, because we literally don't need it, we will drop this here. Okay, I'm halfway through my accent redeem. Let's take a torch. Poor Maria, she has got a cut on her finger at the moment. She was cutting a box, she said, with a sharp knife, and she cut her finger. Down to the bone, I think she said, which is not good. That sounds incredibly painful. Keep thinking I hear something and I do not. There's nothing around. Will be interesting as I head towards the prepper cache and the that area of the map to make sure I do not get eaten by a bear. I do not want my face eaten off by a bear. There are a couple of streamers who I am friends with that do try to do the New Zealand accent, and they mainly focus on the way that I say the word bear. So I will be interested to hear how they get on when they practice it a bit more. But it is not an easy accent to imitate, I do not think. It is a strange accent. I do not know why I'm torch walking when I have guns. This is me going back to Loper techniques rather than anything else. I like these hollow trees. Hello, hollow trees. You don't have any treasures in you, you're just a strange hollow tree. You love it. Okay, good. I have watched a lot of Chef Maria. You think I would have tried to absorb some of her accent so that I could repeat it. Fish and chops on the chili bun. Yes, indeed. Fish and chips in the chili bin. And the esky. Bring the esky with some drinks for the barbecue. No, I will not do that. That is a very stereotypical Australian accent. It is not an accurate one at all. Whereas in my acting days, I have done Australian accents, and I have done them convincingly. But I will. It has been a very, very long time. I am very out of practice with Australian accent. And Australia actually has variety in their accents, whereas New Zealand does not. New Zealand is all pretty much one accent, apart from the Invercargill accent, where they do the Invercargill, they do the little R like they're pirates, or like they're Scottish, which is where they're, most of their Scottish, Irish, most of the people settled in Otago. So they speak a bit funny down there. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I can go back to speaking like a normal person now. That was appalling, and I'm really curious to see exactly what part of that appalling accent that was clipped. So I will watch that when I go to bed later. I look forward to it. Thank you. Thank you for that. Keeps life interesting. This wind is slowing me down. I love when you get little pockets of wind protection and you suddenly are very speedy. Slow, 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 speedy. Slow, slow, slow. Face a particular direction, speedy. Oof. My husband checked the heating for me, but it is cold out here. The gunloper instinct in me, because I played gunloper yesterday, makes me want to get all the cattails. I'm not going to worry too much about that. Oof, slow journey, that's for sure. I saw someone recently doing like interloper with no sticks allowed or something, and I was like, the hell? Why would you do that to yourself? That just seems an agonizing experience. Oh, here's the road. Okay. I never use the roads in PV, so I always forget about the roads. Sure, Moptan. If it's a link, you'll need to DM. You'll need to whisper me, or there's no other mods. There's no mods on actually. I can whisper you, and you can whisper back. If you want to share something, because I have my whispers turned off because I made the mistake of streaming with my cam on recently, and got a lot of weird whispers, so I decided to turn them off again. Meat kills only using wolf. I like kiting into wolves. Yeah, that'd be interesting, because I did the Neighbourly Native challenge and that was a no-kill challenge. So I had to kite bunnies into wolves to get bunny pelts. That was fun. What time of day is it? Okay, luckily we've got plenty of time. Thanks, Moptan. There literally is a mirror on the table right now because I was showing my son. He's had an injury on his head and it's was glued back together, and we changed his dressing today. And while his dressing was off, it just looks like a little scratch now that you'd put a band-aid on, because it's only got a band-aid on it at the moment. While the dressing was off, I showed it to him. Yeah, I got some weirdos who were like, I just stumbled across your stream by accident and noticed that you were very pretty and I thought I would tell you. Okay, cheers. I'm good without you telling me that you think I'm pretty. Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? Oh no, it's just a massive log sticking out. I was like, is that the entrance to another prepper cache? Nope, just a big log sticking out of the snow. Alright, I want to get somewhere indoors soon. This is turning a bit. I'll probably just get back over to the draft dodgers, actually. It'd be the quickest thing. Thanks for the lurk, Nugget. No worries. Yeah, so my son unfortunately fell over at daycare and hit his head on a piece of wooden equipment, wooden like a bed frame, and cut his head open, and they needed to glue his little forehead back together. It's healed up pretty nicely, but it's been a good couple of weeks of looking after it, and it did get unfortunately a little infected, and we had to go back to the doctor and get antibiotics and blah 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 blah. So it's on the mend, but he's going to have quite a scar, I think. Oh, Moptan, you really should make comments about such whispers, because weird unsolicited messages like that don't win a lot of favours, I'm afraid. I think it's going to be a proper battle scar. But yes, I highly recommend not messaging people out of the blue to tell them that you think they're cute, unless you know you have some sort of prior relationship with them. Especially women who put themselves online on Twitch with their camera on, and I only do it very rarely because it just makes that sort of thing inaccessible for people, because it's off-putting and makes you anxious and nervous, and it's just a bit creepy. So that's all my thoughts about that. Don't recommend it as a general practice of talking to another human being. If you wouldn't message a random guy that you're watching on Twitch to tell him that you liked how he looked when he was streaming, I wouldn't do it to a woman. And if you would message a random guy to do that, then okay, well, I probably wouldn't recommend that either, but, you know. I just delete them, I don't acknowledge them, but still it's not a nice feeling when that's the kind of thing that you get. So whispers are off now. You cannot whisper me unless I've whispered you first. Which shouldn't be how the world is, but sadly that is the case. Hey LD, good morning. I don't know, I think if someone came up to me randomly in public and said, I've just looked over at you and noticed you and think you're very cute. I couldn't help but notice how cute you are. I'd be like, cool, thanks. I'd probably find that a bit odd too. And I think as a woman in society, like when that happens, it's not normally just a nice little innocent comment. It's usually kind of expecting some sort of, you know, conversation or a drink, or, you know, it's not normally an innocent thing. So unfortunately, because most of them are not innocent things, you have to kind of paint all the other random comments and interactions as not innocent, I'm afraid. The weird things for me are the guys who come onto my Instagram page and see that the entirety of my Instagram, like 99% of my Instagram, is pictures of my children and husband, and think that they should DM me about how hot they think I am and how they would like to meet me someday. Like that, like, just what's wrong with you? One, if I was remotely interested in looking for someone, I would, you know, it would be probably more obvious that I was a young single lady on the internet. Two, just don't do that. Like, honestly, there are better ways to meet people, and it's terrifying. Honestly, it's quite scary. The amount of times guys just think that they can just, I don't know. Context matters a huge amount, and especially if I have like a relationship with someone online already, like we've got a friendship going or something, and I know that your intentions are honourable and we're actually friends, and then you send me a message and say, hey, it was cool that you had your cam on today, I thought you looked really nice, it was nice to see your face, then that is a totally different message to, hey, I just stumbled across your stream and oh my gosh, I can't believe how cute you are and I hope you stream more often with your camera on. Like, that is just really unsettling and makes me not want to put my camera on. Why would I want to do that if I'm going to get messages that make me feel uncomfortable? So, totally matters what the context is, but also like how you go about it, and it's the unsolicited stuff that really throws you, I think, the most. As a woman on the internet, it's a totally different place to be than a dude, I'm afraid. And I think also, I mean, sounds weird, but part of it comes from people thinking I'm a lot younger than I am. There are people who come onto my Instagram or have seen me very briefly online doing something, and are like, well, she's a young, impressionable lady, and maybe she's looking for a man. And I'm like, no, I'm a 38-year-old married lady with 2 children. I don't need you. I don't need to be hit on the internet when I'm doing something fun like playing a video game on Twitch. Like, there's just other places to go and hit on people if you really need to hit on people. Sudden awkward silence. Yeah, that's funny. Thanks for the shout outs, LD. That's funny. Yeah, I actually don't mind conversations with strangers at all. Especially like if they're not about my appearance. If you're not randomly telling a lady that you think she's cute in public or on the internet or wherever, like if you're just like standing next to me at the bus stop and you say, "Oof, it's a cold one today," then I'm going to probably go, "Yeah, totally is. I can't believe how cold it is today." You know, I'm not like I'm not like someone who doesn't want to make conversation with people. That's totally different. Where's a Norwegian? I know that there are definitely countries where like that sort of thing is, you know, you don't do small talk. I'm the kind of person that if I'm walking out on the street with my dog or whatever, I'll probably smile at people as I pass them by, but that's not common for everybody. I don't want to not interact with people, but yeah, I just don't I don't want the unsolicited like being hit on, like, randomly. That's all. And you'll probably find that majority of women who are streaming, particularly women who are streaming the Long Dark that I know of, don't use their cams for that very reason. Because there's just some weird folks out there who think having a cam on means, hey, I want to be messaged about what you think my appearance looks like, and yeah, anyway, rant over. I think it was a good conversation. I hope it didn't feel like I was lecturing, but I just find it really interesting how people have different ideas about what is and isn't acceptable sort of conversation starters. Waves in Swedish. Hey, Nordic friends. Oh, walking into a tree because I was looking at the chat. Lots of sticks down after that wind. One person per two-seater until no more two-seaters are available. Don't want a cam stream, you don't want to get that boomy streamer vibe. Maybe. Well, LD, we're friends. If you compliment me, I will take it as like, written that, you know, you're just being nice and you're not trying to, like, you know, anything untoward. But it's not even a compliment. It's not just, hey, I really enjoyed watching you play The Long Dark. You've got a lot of skill or anything like that. It's always appearance-based. It's always, hey, I thought you were really pretty, beautiful lady. I hope to get to see you again sometime. It's always got a really creepy air to it. It's very much a, what an old man might come approach a really young lady at a bar and say, hello, young lady, I noticed you over here. Thought you might want to talk to me. There's a real weirdness about a lot of the messages that you get. Sometimes you just stand instead of sitting next to someone. Wow. That's so funny. That's a really different environment. I would probably feel like I would go into it expecting that and understanding that that's like the cultural thing, but I would probably feel like it would probably feel like a really weird, a really different thing to me. I don't talk to strangers on the bus, but I definitely don't avoid sitting down if I've got the option to sit down, that's for sure. Practicing social distancing before it came cool. I love it. I just saw your comment, Sword and Leaf. Just keep the lens cover on. I love it. I don't know why I've got the revolver out, but whatever. Let's just walk along with a gun, shall we? Enjoy the ambience that walking along with a gun brings to the situation. Right, I've already done the plane. So I'm just going to figure out where the bear is. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I lean towards talking to people too, but usually, like, I'm the one who talks to, like, little old ladies most of all. Like, I really enjoy talking to elderly ladies. They always are so keen and so pleased to have someone to talk to. I like to strike up conversation with older ladies in the supermarket or on the train. I'm the type of person who pulls over if it's raining and there's a little old lady trying to walk home. Yeah, you don't talk much at all, LD. You're a very quiet man. One of the quietest men ever. Speaking of which, have you put the, I saw you put the podcast up on YouTube. Have you thought about putting up the audio onto, like, podcast services and stuff so people could download it, the audio too? Listen to it on, like, podcasts or Overcast or whatever? I don't know how complicated that is to do, though, to be honest. And you can always ask a Norwegian if you have questions or need help with finding something. We're usually fairly polite, I believe. In general, we don't speak with people we don't know unless we work together. We're friends with friends. With them, they're drunk. We're everyone's best friend. See, the most of my Norwegian experience is with Zach Nafane. Who was a really lovely man and always keen to like chat, but yeah, I can imagine it's a different thing if you're a stranger. You left the audio on when you drove your son home from Taekwondo. He just got a valuable life lesson. Well, you know, you'll learn it soon enough when girls at school, like, you know, he tries to chat them up or whatever. I don't know where the bear is. I'm just seeing if I can see him down here. Oh, there he is. Okay, so that means I can go this way. I just like to know where he is so I can pick my route. Because I can definitely outrun him. He's 10? Oh, bless. Yeah, LD. A lot of people like to just listen to podcasts and they may want to subscribe to the podcast on, like, you know, their podcast app on their phone, and they can, you know, they won't see our lovely faces, but I still think it would be another way of getting it out there. Hey, Avatar, nice to see you. Good morning. I think it'll even beyond avoiding the creepy vibes. There's a certain rapport no cam streamers build that changes if they start using a cam. That's something that people might be nervous about as well. Yeah, I get that too. Like, I know, like, Celestial Snooze, probably most people follow her. Like, she did cam this morning, apparently, and I missed it, but I know what she looks like anyway, because we follow each other on TikTok and stuff, so I've seen her TikToks and stuff, but I know that she has a... Oh, come on. She said it felt really weird. She started to feel really anxious and nervous, and that she had to maintain a certain appearance, and also that, you know, she's at 600-ish followers now, so what if they, you know, what if it's weird for them to suddenly have her on cam, and what if there's a certain expectation that she'll always have cam, you know, it opens up a lot of stuff. You can never meet someone if you don't... Oh, absolutely, but I don't think the first interaction with someone should be, hey, I went to your stream today and I think you're a very pretty young lady. We should talk sometime. You know, it's not... That sounds to me like directly hitting on someone. That's not trying to start a friendly relationship. That's not trying to get to know somebody. Like, if you think I'm cute and you stumbled across my stream and you actually want to be my friend, then maybe, you know, watch the stream a bit and maybe we can interact a little bit, and if you're shy, then we'll maybe come across each other somewhere along the line. But I just think it's really weird to message someone out of the blue and the first comment be about their appearance. I think that's it's a little unsettling for women on the internet, that's all. Absolutely happy to strike up conversation with people that I've never met before. I mean, I met my husband as he was working with my flatmate at the time. They were colleagues. And we went out drinking together and talking together, and that was, you know, that was kind of our first interactions. But I mean, it was two-sided, you know. It wasn't one person, you know, going to someone who wasn't out there seeking that kind of attention, and just commenting just on their appearance. Like, it just gives a weird vibe. If you're trying to date, I don't know if messaging someone, whispering someone on Twitch. Yeah, I mean, that's also true. Like, if a girl messaged me and said, hey, you looked really cute today, I'd probably feel weird as well. It's just that men are, unfortunately, a little bit creepier about it. But I don't know if I'd take that as a friendly compliment. I'd probably be like, that's a strange thing to point out as a first interaction. Yeah, if someone was like, when I was on cam recently playing, you know, people that are my friends, like Snooze and Cats and stuff, were like watching, and they were like, hey, your hair looks really cute today, or something. You know, they were just making friendly compliments as my friends, and they were doing it publicly. I think publicly also adds a different element to it. You're all sexy because we vibe. Yeah, like, that's the thing. And I can kind of get it, like, if you're trying to find a connection with someone, like, you're trying to find a partner, and you spend a lot of time on Twitch, and you think Twitch is maybe a place to find a partner, then I think that sort of stuff should be based in a relationship that exists already. Like, you know, if you chat a lot together in chat, then maybe move that conversation to whispers after that or whatever. It's the first interaction being a whisper, talking about your appearance, that's just like, yeah, I'm just going to delete that. Sorry, that just creeps me out. Unfortunately, a lot of men are. Unfortunately, a lot of men are not great. And I think it's really letting down the whole bunch of you that are great.
I'll take it.
You know, like, there's so many amazing men that I know and love and care about. Most of my close friends are men, actually. But then there's a lot of men that have kind of they're ruining the party for everybody else. I'll just say that. It's, oh, another hacksaw.
Hope nobody needs
Unfortunately. But I try not to paint everybody with the same brush. It's not, you know. Hey Trooper, we're just talking about unsolicited comments about your appearance as a woman on the internet. You know, just light conversation for my Wednesday night, your Thursday mornings. It's very early for a lot of people to be having this conversation. Makes painting so much faster. What if you paint everything with the same brush? Yeah, I bet it does. Yeah. But yeah, it does make me not want to use cam, I'll just say that. Which, you know, it's kind of fun sometimes, especially if I'm playing a game where there's, like, stuff I'm reacting to. Like, it's quite fun to show that. That's all. Yeah. I don't know, I just think it's a good rule of thumb. First interaction with someone, regardless of your intention, shouldn't be a random whisper. You've never interacted before? Shouldn't be a DM, random whisper. If you've got the opportunity to interact with them publicly, like on Twitch, interact with them publicly. You never know. I'm sure there are some amazing relationships that have been formed on Twitch. There's probably some very happy couples that met on Twitch, but I doubt it was from, I don't know. If I was very outwardly single and talking a lot about being single and said, you know what, I've had some great interactions with you, let's have a chat, that would be a very different story from I've made no indications whatsoever that I'm interested in that sort of thing, and we've never talked before, and suddenly you're messaging me purely about my appearance. No, don't do it. Random DMs are a red flag, I'm afraid. And I know they work for some people, and honestly, we're in a kind of a different age now too, a digital age where a lot of people are meeting online. That's kind of the only way people are meeting, dating online. So I also understand that that is something that I am not doing or am part of. You know, that's not a world that I have been in. But I still think it's a weird one anyway. Yeah. Even if all the emotes in the world won't rescue the tone if it's misread, you know? Hey, sweet. No, man, sorry, there's no chance. Definitely not interested or looking in any way, I'm afraid. I am a very happily married lady. Your wife cost me $2,500. I'm very intrigued, LD, as to your explanation for that. Is that how much it costs for dating sites, or is that? Does sound like a bargain. It's funny. My husband was free, but my children cost us 30 grand. So that's my expense. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just randomly walking here. I was just heading towards the picnic area, but I've kind of gone off on a tangent. I missed some stuff here. Hang on. Yes, good morning, sweet. Happily married 20 years. Nice. There were no dating sites. There was a dating service. Ah, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Twitch is not Tinder. Yeah. I think that's what basically what I'm trying to say is talk to people like human beings, not like objects. Honestly, if someone had DM'd me that I'd never ever met before, had DM'd me on Twitch and said, hey, I caught your stream today, didn't manage to chat, but I just wanted to say I really enjoyed it, totally different message. Totally different message. To, hello beautiful, stumbled across your stream, so glad I caught it, gosh you're pretty, or whatever the guy said. I can't remember what he said now. Well, there were a couple of them, to be honest. They were not, hey, I enjoyed your stream, hey, I enjoyed your content. They were, hey, sexy lady sort of crap, you know? That's just not the way to interact with people, in my opinion. I love how I ended up at the frickin' thingy hut. Oh no, there's that the burned out one actually. That was probably the burned out one. Was it? Oh, I'm losing track. Your brain is lagging behind. No, fair enough. You're not people, you're 3 dogs in a trench coat. Have you met 3 cats in a coat? Not me, I'm just an illusion. Yeah, that's the burned out one. I don't know what I was thinking. So I am actually heading the right way. Look at you, you're a mop. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for mopping up the mess. Anyway, let's have a different conversation. Good morning, lovely people that have just joined us. I am just noodling around Pleasant Valley because I'm waiting for my bear hide to cure. And I thought I would come down to, like, this end of the map with the picnic area and stuff, but I've ended up at the frickin' bridge. So I want to go back over this way, don't I? On the internet, no one knows you're a dog. You're gonna play Harvest Moon today? I don't know if I know Harvest Moon. River? I love how I'm, like, going to little points on the map that I never go to. And getting myself confused. Because I don't want to go over the bridge. I kind of just want to go around. Anyway, let's go around here. Oh, OG Farming Sim, the precursor to Stardew. Nice. Oh yeah, if you do custom games, you don't get achievements, which I honestly, it's a big bugbear I have actually. Because a custom game could just be as simple as turning off Astrid's voice. Because she annoys you, because she talks too much, which, I mean, I totally agree. And that one switch that you flick means that you don't get any achievements, and I think that's unfair. So this Voyager run is actually, part of its purpose is to get me achievements that I haven't got yet. So let's go up over here. So yeah, that's I mean, it's surviving a year, but also it's doing extra stuff. Oh, hammer time. I'm hearing that, but you guys aren't, because my light stream isn't working. Oh, hammer time. Stop. Hammer time. Anyway, sorry that you guys can't hear those tonight. Light stream was working yesterday, and then not working again tonight. So, what do you know? I have been on and off with their customer service for days. They can't seem to figure out what the problem is. I say it's definitely them, they say it might be me, so fun times. Oh, I haven't had any problems, luckily. I did have everything turned right down and it wasn't working on the PlayStation. No matter how much I turned things down, they wouldn't turn down. There goes my washing machine singing, and there goes my first sprain of the stream. If someone wants to log the sprain, please. It's just the sprain command. Annoyingly, thank you for that, Avatar. When that patch came through, suddenly everything was really quiet and I couldn't figure out why. And then I realised, oh yeah, I've turned the volume down on everything. It never worked before. Now it works. The first snap of the season. First snap of the stream. As you can see, she's actually had 15 total sprains during this run. Hello, Imari. Hello, bunnies. I never come down here. This is pretty. Might as well enjoy the map while we're on it, huh? Can't remember if there's anything good in this cave, too. Should probably go have a look. Hello, dead friend. Ah, okay. I mean, PlayStation's always been buggy as long as I've played it, so I kind of just expect it to be problematic at times. Horrible place to stay, that's for sure. I think out of my 15 days, I've probably already had 5 or 6 blizzards. Let's grab these. Why not? Ah, well, I wonder what there is on Voyager, because, you know, usually there's good shit aplenty. As long as there's not a wolf that I don't know about, we should be fine. Avatar, you sprain your right leg here, you sprain your right leg there, you sprain your right arm there, and you go your way down, you band yourself up and do it all again. That's what it's all about. 7 days, 7 blizzards in a row, Jeezy crazy. You just gotta write off the occasional teleportation bear. Well, that would be an experience. I was on the stream recently when Dunn discovered the wolf in the cave at DP. That was fun. He literally came in and heard the howl and went, what? It's great. We don't speak about the teleporting bear. Yeah. This is pretty. I like the beam of light. Creepy cave music, be creepy. This would be a perfect cave to put a random wolf in. But I'm pretty sure I know all the cave wolves. This is a lot bigger than I remember. This looks like a transition cave, and I don't think it transitions anywhere. Coal is always nice. Jeez, this place is huge. Very large piece of coal. Oh yeah, good loot. Oh yeah, another bow. That'd be nice. It's bow number 3, I think.
I can use this.
I've made 1. I've found 2 now. Oh, more ammo. Oh, okay. Good stuff, good stuff. How good's the bedroll? Nope, not as good as mine. Why not? We already have a copy of that. Let's read 2 of them. Well, I'm quite happy I came in here. I don't really need a lot of this stuff because I'm so well stocked, but still. Now I'm very heavy. So I probably won't. I'm also quite tired though. So I'll probably have to dump stuff before I leave. Well. Thank you, Cave of Wonders. What the heck? 49 out of 34, that'll be why. Slow, Astrid is slow. We're gonna eat our way full and drop a bunch of stuff and leave again, probably. Oh, and there's a little dippy dip over here. I have followers on PlayStation. What? Hello, new followers on PlayStation. I forget that this also gets, I think, transmitted through PlayStation. What is in here? I don't remember this at all. What is going on? Am I gonna come out in a different place? There's a dead guy in a waterfall. I totally forgot about this. The heck is going on? Hello, dead guy. What's through the waterfall?
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Or is it not a waterfall that you go through? It looks like a waterfall that you go through. I totally forgot this existed. Should I do the little trick with the lantern? Oh, it's already out. Oh well. There's plenty of light anyway. I know, I should have taken my clothes off. I know.
Oh, so cold.
That was pointless because I didn't actually light the lantern, so we'll just get that on the way back. I forgot about this altogether. This is cool. Birchbark tea. Why am I widely feared on the PlayStation? Oh, another ear wrap. Why not? I don't need the mittens. Huh. This is cool. I totally forgot this existed. I remember there being a cave in here, but I totally forgot the little waterfally part. I'm still in pain. I'm frozen now. Right, we could always take a little rest here actually and warm up. You know, Voyager, I kind of take a lot of risks these days. Got morning things to do. No worries, my friend. It was really nice to see you. 100% fire. Yes, please. The best inner hat on Lopo? Stealth follower army. Yeah, I already have a toque back in the my storage, but I'm wearing a balaclava and my rabbit hat, so let's put on another ear wrap. I'm happy to have double ear wraps, like that's very exciting. Let's do, I don't think we have a huge amount of water, we could always do that. 1.2 litres, we could do a litre of water. Because that'll only take 40 minutes. We could, I don't know, just snooze I suppose for an hour. That'll warm us up and stuff. If I can actually place the bedroll. I don't think that will make the water burn away. Balaclava looks better than the toque, but can't find that on low. But yeah, the balaclava I find quite terrifying to look at, but hey, it's warm. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to drop some clothing by the fire just to warm it up quicker. I don't really want to walk around in frozen clothing. Here we go. nice toasty pile of wet clothing. We could always sleep here tonight, to be quite honest, but we could just find something to do for an hour. Anything need doing? Sharpening, cleaning, etc. Clothing need repairing. Food needs eating. Let's eat the heavy food. Oh, looks better, yeah. Now we have charred wet clothing. Yeah, that's how I like it. Gives it character. Just gonna eat the heavy stuff because I have an abundance of food. Alrighty, that took some weight off. But yeah, I really should have planned the route of this year in the dark a bit better so that I got a backpack or a moose satchel or something earlier on, but hey, it's fine. What I could do is do things like rip up this. Who would wear a baseball cap in the winter in the apocalypse? I don't know. What else we got? Random sports socks. You're dead. You're toast. Oh, excuse me. That's the thing. I planned the route based on maps. Where the maps intersect. Where everything ends up. And this is the route. It is the silliest thing because it is not, in terms of loot, helpful in the slightest. But at the same time, I really shouldn't be thinking about, like, it's not Lopa. I'm not, like, desperate for finding all the loot in the world because it's Voyager. I have already got amazing gear early game because it's Voyager. So it doesn't matter. I planned it based on, like, the difficulty of the maps as well as, like, where things were kind of next to each other and where things intersected. And yeah, I didn't think about, like, the fact that it would be quite nice to have, like, the backpack earlier on. But hey. It's all good. I am also a hoarder. I have famously been encumbered while having well fed the backpack, technical backpack, and the moose hide satchel. And still been encumbered. So, I'm definitely not someone who just manages her inventory well. Wonder if we should just hang out here tonight, thaw everything out, head back in the morning. Put all our clothes on in the morning. Because, you know, we've got loads of firewood. It's getting late-ish. Not really that late, but we could read some books. Got lots of coal and stuff. I think I might just do that. This will be a nice chill place to hang out tonight. Probably don't even need the fire, really. I just want it for ambience. Okay, let's do some reading. Gunsmithing. Why not? I'm not going to be leveling that up anytime soon. Nice. Oh, redeem to let them sort my inventory. I'm pretty precious about my inventory. It's not everybody else's cup of tea, but I I like to, like, hoard stuff that I don't need to hoard, so I think I'd feel kind of funny if, like, people were like, you really should just get rid of all this, blah blah blah. I'd be like, but yes, that could be very fun, actually. I'll think about it. I'll try and let go a little bit. I think the dog wants to snuggle. Do you want to come over here? No? You just want to sleep there? Okay. You don't like extra stuff? Yeah, fair enough. I think everything's thought out now, yeah. I'm staying here, though. Alrighty. Let's get some extra fire going. To be fair, most of the time I've been walking around on this run, encumbered, was when I'm changing regions. The rest of the time I've been trying quite hard actually to stay 5 kilos over. But I've let it go this stream because I've been talking about other random crap, as you well know. But yes, I do need to get better at it, and that's probably one of the lessons that I'll have to learn on this run, is that I need to stop trying to carry the world with me. I do not need it all. There's more loot to be found. Especially seeing I'm moving on after this to Mystery Lake, and basically know where everything is in Mystery Lake, and there's an abundance of stuff. Can repair that air wrap actually. Backpack Hero. I really enjoyed watching Dunn play Backpack Hero. I don't know how great I'd be at it because I'd probably, yeah, be like, but I need it all. All these books. I don't really need it to be warm, I just want the fire to be going, but that's okay. Let's just, let's do 3 and see if how cold we wake up. We're kind of in an icy cave. You'd get the feeling that it would cool down quite far, but it's not going to. Yeah, it's inventory, like you literally fight with your inventory. It's cool. I think it's good for Dunn because he's really poor at inventory management, to be quite honest. It's the hot variety of ice. It's also extremely light at all times, which I find interesting, because the whole night I've had plenty of light. I bet it won't let me do anything in here though, like use the light for anything. Magical natural light. Alrighty, well, we're just gonna do this. Leave it out, pick it up, move on. Take all our clothes off to go through the waterfall. The bioluminescent algae is extremely helpful in terms of getting me back through the because the Ash Canyon waterfall that you go through, you cannot necessarily see that you're even walking in the right direction when you go through it, which is annoying. That's a good look. Look at that. Love it.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
We should just do this. It's creepy as fuck. Right. Cold, cold, cold. Cold, cold, cold. We're so cold. Brrr. You're okay, Astrid. Ah, that was a look, Astrid. It really was.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yeah, I know. Oh, they're the same condition. Cool. Anyone else do like the lower condition stuff on the inside? I don't know why. Probably doesn't matter that much. That's a good look too. Love it. Oh yeah. Love it. Oh, probably don't need 2 toques. Let's just drop one. Oh, I put my lantern down on the ground, didn't I? Ah, well, I think it's just here, so let's just find it. Sports bra slaughter is at it again. I put it down, yeah, to put it through, and then I never did, so cool. Random toque under the rocks. I'll take one of you. Right. Well, that was a fun adventure. I totally forgot about that, and that was really fun. I'm glad I came to this corner of the map. Let's head home. More random firewood. I think this is one big loop now, hopefully.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Oh, Astrid. Now I got you. Yeah, you're 10 kilos over. Okay, fine. Yes, too much. I do love how speedy I get to be on Lopa when I'm not carrying anything. That's the only thing about not carrying stuff. You're so fast. Yes. I know. I'm picking up more stuff. I know. She's gonna deep breathe her way back home. Oh, of course! That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, redacted. Yes. I'm going to replay when I mute on the channel. It's one of the points redeems that you can contribute to. And I look forward to that. I will be doing all the side quests, etc. I'm also going to replay Firewatch. That is another redeem on the channel you can dedicate some points to. They're both at between 55-ish %, I think, around there. So they'll just be... I'll do those when they're raised, really. Though on Sunday coming up, so the next few streams coming up, the next stream is the music stream on Thursday night for most people. EST 5:30, 6 p.m-ish, depending on when the baby goes to sleep. And then I'll be doing another stream at this kind of time on my Sunday, most people's Saturday. But then on US Sunday, 5:30, 6 p.m-ish, gonna do a little 200 follower celebration stream. We're just gonna do a couple of fun games. I've actually got like a spin the wheel thing that you can do that's got a bunch of games on it, a bunch of things I want to play. So we'll spin the wheel and we'll see what comes up. Yeah, this torch isn't gonna last. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. I now have 13 pieces of cloth. Okay, that might be part of the problem. Right, let's go over here. The entrance to the cave, we're just going to leave some stuff behind. Kind of want that many. So I can do a shelter, but also so I can repair if I need to. That's right, we've got 2 hacksaws. Let's drop the worst one. Let's drop the crappy torch. A couple of crappy torches, that one. Not really relying so much on torches anyway these days. With guns and stuff. Let's refuel the lantern. Got too many flares. Oh, that's right, I made a bunch of fishing lure so that I could go fishing if I wanted to. Drop 1 piece of coal. 41, that's not bad in my opinion. That's respectable for now. Let's head back slowly. Oh, let's pay attention to the screen, Coro. Oof. It was cool. I don't know if anyone follows Raf on Twitter, but he had a really cool thread today about how sound design in games and how I think he said they have over 200 different sound effects for the steps in the Long Dark, because hearing the same footstep, the same couple of footsteps over and over in a game is quite off-putting to some people. It just doesn't make the game sound interesting, and then they have a whole bunch of extra sound effects for depending on what you're carrying and all that sort of stuff, and how much effort they'd put into that. And I was like, yeah, that is so true, and I replied and said, I really appreciate how you've added even more for the crampons, like so when you're wearing the crampons and you're walking in the plane, or on the railway tracks they make a different sound as well. And he was like, yep, we got your back in terms of sound design. Yeah, it was really cool. I think that's something they've done really well in this game. You hear wood jumbling sounds if you have a lot of wood. Yeah, someone else commented that and he said, yeah, that we work hard on all of that. What do I want to do with this weather turning? I could go back to the prepper cache, or I could just go down to the river and try and keep going. I'm actually cold. Did I not put everything? I did put everything back on. My ear wrap's cold. A bit wet. Huh. Yeah, I probably should get inside ASAP then. Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, I've noticed it on the train tracks, but I summited yesterday on Lopa, which is something I've been wanting to do as a sort of little achievement. So, my gun Lopa run, I got the backpack and then summited. And yeah, I was walking around the plane with the crampons on. And I was like, God, this is so cool. I noticed it on the train tracks, but in the plane it sounds even better. Yeah, sweet, totally. Like you're shaking a water jug. I definitely noticed like jingling sounds. Sounds like the lantern almost. It's just really well done. The Foley work when the rabbit neck snap might be a little too good. Oof, yes. I don't actually, not having ever snapped a rabbit's neck. I cannot confirm or deny, but yeah, it does sound like it would be pretty accurate. Yeah. It was quite cool. I played a little bit for about 15-20 minutes today. I was playing some of the time capsule versions of The Long Dark, because that's one of the things I might do on Monday, and it was really cool, the different sound design. Though I did notice a lot of the voice acting is present in the early editions. They had them on board right from the beginning. But I was really frustrated because I couldn't figure out how to make tinder, and you have to like forage for firewood and stuff. It's a totally different... That is a very good podcast question, sweet, yeah. I was just saying to LD when he was here before that he should look into putting it on actual podcast providers, like Apple Podcasts and stuff. Because... people, some people might just want to access it that way. So he was like he hadn't thought about that, so it might be something he looks into. I think people would like to be able to like have the option to just grab it on their podcast provider and listen as well. I would enjoy that, because I may not get to the chance to watch them live or to watch the VODs. So that would be quite cool. I know he's putting them on his YouTube as well. I think he's oh, he's back. Sorry, LD. I thought you were lurking. This game sucks. You lurky lurk, yeah. Because I think someone asked, I think we were done streaming, someone said, oh, can I get it on podcasts? And both of us were like, oh, I don't know. Maybe. We should mention that. I've already got spare tooks. I'm tempted to just leave that behind. No, the podcast is awesome. I really enjoyed it. I felt really privileged to be a part of the first one. I appreciate you having me. And I think it would be really, really good other option to have it on audio providers. I was going to say, yeah, I picked up that second part. I don't need that. Okay. Let's move my overburdened butt in this wind. Always try and shoot that bear in the face if I see him. Yay, Avatar, that's awesome. Yeah, I look forward to seeing who you get on board next. Yeah, there's also lots of great sites that do that sort of thing, LD, that extract audio for you for free. Otherwise, I can split the audio for you. Like, you can do that on most video editing software. You can split the audio and then save it. Sort of export it. Oh, your birthday gift. That's nice. You're a November baby. Yeah, I look forward to hearing the variety of voices that I know you're going to get on the podcast. There he is. Let's not get in his way right now. We'll just watch him for a minute. Yeah, that's a good shout, Sword. I'm just going to go back that way. Could try and get into the deer blind and shoot him. Can't remember if he's going to get me in the deer blind if I'm on Voyager. He's deciding which way to go now. If I had any faith in my archery skill, I'd try that, but... Everything's subscription based. Maybe you could get a free trial and just use it to export stuff. No worries, Nomad. Thanks for the lurk. I tell you, this stream's been much more about the chat than any of the gameplay. He's going that way. I mean, he could glitch through the blind and get me, but I might give it a go. I've already shot his mate. I think I'm not going to have the right angle on him, though. Yeah, I'm not going to be high enough. That's okay. Let's have a look at what's in here. Ooh, more arrows. Bullets. Not the bench, the bullet. The hitbox on this. Come on. How's the knife?
Perfect.
79, nah. Field dressing your kill, I think, is carcass harvesting. What's that skill at the moment? 4. Ooh, that could help me. Don't even look at the condition of food anymore. It's so nice having level 5. Yeah, he's far now. That's okay. We'll go this way. We'll just avoid him altogether. We'll go this way and around to the cave. Go yell at Adobe HQ. Just keeping an eye on the time here. It is 11:30 at night. It is late for me, especially if the baby's going to wake up in the night. So I will be calling it soonish. At the absolute latest, I'll be finishing on the hour. Jeez, why not give me more matches? Why not? Alright, we're getting wet and we're slow, so let's get a move on. So yeah, now I'm trying to think about what I do with my Gunloper run, because I've done like the main goal I wanted to do. I suppose just try and survive as long as possible was really the goal, but my original goal now, my original goal for time was 30 days, and I'm at 15 or 16, I think. But I think I can push her for quite a while if I don't do anything stupid. It's usually, what's killed my Loper runs in the past has actually been glitches rather than my decisions, but I can just imagine myself making a silly decision. But yeah, now I have the backpack and stuff. It's kind of like, what do I do now? Could pick a region and hang out there for a while, I think. Keep doing new challenges as you go. Yeah, so it's like I wanted to get their backpack, which was easy to do, easy enough, and then I wanted to summit, which worked out fine. So now I'm like, right, well, I need to pick a region and go kill a bear. 30 days, yeah, I don't really need stretch goals, that's true. Do a speed run and then do true speed runs. Nice. Not very good at speed running. I'm pretty leisurely in the way I play, to be quite honest. Like, even the Neighbourly Native challenge, which was supposed to be a speed run, I'm like by far the slowest person on the leaderboard because I just didn't care about the speed element at all. I was like, whatever. I've gone the wrong way. I've gone to the bear cave side. I want to go around to the plain, which is this little tree knock over here. This little slope. $20 bears. Ooh. Oh, I use mods and stuff. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, I've never really had that kind of option with PlayStation. But I am playing a little bit more on PC now with my husband's PC, and with Lightstream being painful and not giving me all my overlays and stuff on PlayStation, I may end up doing a bit more PC play. But yeah, I definitely want to stream a little bit of the time capsule stuff that I've been doing. I think that would be really fun. I quite like to find the exact release that I first started playing The Long Dark in, for nostalgia's sake. Because it was before sprains and everything. And I'd like to be like, well, this is where I came in. Makes you need to sleep often, yeah, I bet. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Neighbourly Native thing, I just didn't prep very well, and I wasn't actually thinking about how I wanted to do it, and it was about halfway through that I was like, oh, well, if I did this and this, it would be much quicker, and then it just worked perfectly from that point. But up until then, I was like, should I try this? Should I try this? Whereas for like As the Dead Sleep, I was like, I think I'm going to do this, this, and this. Planned it ahead of time and just did it, and it went a lot smoother than I expected. It took 2 attempts still, but the second attempt was a good one. I've taken the berries already. I think I can press on. I must be quite damp, yeah. It's all good. See how that bear hide's getting on, though I've only really been gone a night, I suppose. It's probably only, a little bit further on. I think the bear hides are like 12 days or something to cure. We've probably got a good 5 left. 5-6 days left. Oh, thanks for the contribution to Firewatch. Excited to play that soon. It's been quite a few years, but I love that game so much.
Barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah, sorry about the stick, Astrid. I pushed you into the barely walk zone, huh? Have a good look. Nice to see you, Avatar. See you soon. Deep breathing, Astrid. Right, let's eat something heavy. I'm actually sorted by weight for food at the moment. For quite a long time I used to, obviously before I had cooking level 5, I would sort by condition and obviously try and eat the stuff that, keep an eye on what I was eating condition wise. But now I'm just like, right, I'm heavy. What's the heaviest? Let's eat that first. Yeah, so she will say at 45 kilos, she will say I can barely walk with this much gear. 10 kilos over. She'll say something else at 5 kilos over. She'll make a noise. Basically, whenever your meter's at a halfway point, she'll make a particular noise. I'm quite sound-based person, I suppose, with singing, with, music and stuff and languages and all of that. So I suppose my brain goes by audio It's like when it's not quite the same thing, but when my husband was reminding me, because I did already know, but he was kind of helping me learn how to drive manual again. He would kind of try and talk about particular places on the rev meter on the car. Or I think another terminology he was using for when to know when to change gears, and I was like, no, I do it by the sound. You can hear when the car needs to change gear. And he was like, what are you talking about? And yeah, I'm just an auditory person, I think. I wonder if motherfucker, you scared me. Yeah, off you go, thank you. You're gonna die now. And I am not. So, good luck, mate. See you later. I'll wait for you to die and count you in my tally. Yeah, so there's definitely, so she'll sigh a lot. So when she reaches halfway tired, she'll sigh. When she reaches halfway thirsty, she'll smack her lips. When she reaches halfway hungry, you'll hear her stomach growl. When she reaches halfway cold, she starts shivering. Which is why, I know that's why they said they'll never turn the sounds off as a setting in the audio. It'll always be a custom setting. So that because they consider them to be such important cues. But I'm just like, well, it's pretty obvious looking at the meters what I need to do. But yeah, I do understand why they consider the audio to be so important. Yeah, I hate the lip smacking. I think that's one thing I never do to Astrid. I never make her thirsty. I always top up because it's the easiest thing to do. I always have water. So it's the easiest thing to keep her happy in. And also the I hate the dialogue line about drinking your own pee. Like I just find that so annoying. So I just never get her to the point where she says it. Might just go up this little path here actually. I normally go along to the farmhouse on this river, but we're going to go left because we're going to the barn. The gulping, yeah. Speaking of which, I need to hydrate myself. Actually haven't taken a single break this stream, but that's okay. We are going to finish soon. What's Nomad trying to share? That was censored. Was that a link? Oh, it was a clip? Okay, give me a second. It might be? It might be included? Oh, thank you for permitting. Hopefully that works. If it doesn't work, you can whisper it to LD. Or whisper it to me. I was just going to whisper you so you could whisper me back, but try, if the permit thing doesn't work, try whispering it. Yeah, no, sorry, I think I've got the link thing, like, on a weird setting. I need to review that. But yeah, if you could whisper it to LD, then he can share it. I wonder what clip it was. Is it a clip of me, or is it a random clip you want to share? Hi bunnies, sorry to scare ya. I don't usually use auto walk, but I'm just going to put it on for a minute. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, it's not, I don't think it's a time, the permit thing is about being timed out rather than being allowed. It's weird. I need to look into that setting and fix it because I don't mind clip sharing at all. I don't even mind link sharing that much. I'm going to change to the revolver because there's wolfies. Am I carrying anything smelly? Because he seems very interested in me for a Voyager. It's all good. I can always just give him a warning shot if he's going to be annoying. Now you can't whisper, Nomad. Maybe you're a ghost. Oh, he's turning around. Okay, cool. It'd be funny if that bear respawns soon and surprises me. It's happened. Oh, you got the wolf scaring me. Okay. Is that what that is? Funny. I've just released the highlights of, like, August clips highlights. I just sort of compiled it and put it on YouTube the other day. So I will appreciate any clips at any time. They're always fun. I put my favourites in the monthly highlights. This is very pretty. I'm gonna watch that for a second. I just realised I said motherfucker. It's not something I even say that often. I've now got 2 clips of me playing the Long Dark saying motherfucker. That's really funny. And I'm literally saying how auditory I am and I don't hear the wolf. Love it. Absolutely love it. To be fair... Yeah, go away. I just don't want to deal with you. To be fair, I've only got one headphone in, so I didn't hear him. Oh no! Troop, that's not good. Yeah, this bear scared me when I first came here. So that's why I decided to just kill him the next time he came past. Which is what I did. Oh, come on. Really? It's all good. Yeah, I didn't think that would last long. So I actually sat in the deer blind and let him walk past and shot him from the... Not the deer blind, the thingy. No shelter. I appreciate that. Hey, I laugh at myself all the time. I'm not taking any offense to that. If I say something stupid and then say something silly and then it gets proven, that's pretty funny. Alrighty. Well, home sweet home. Let's go warm up and dry. Well, not warm up because we're not cold, but no worries, Nougat. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming by. And as I said, I get quite complacent playing Voyager. I just kind of think nothing bad will really happen. So, hey, 75%. Nice. Right, have we got any firewood to drop? We've got coal. Bunch of sticks. A little bit of condition loss, which we'll get back in about 5 minutes. What can we store? Don't even know why I'm carrying a stem. I barely ever use them. No spare clothing because I dropped it. Food needs to be dropped downstairs. Let's get rid of the bow. That's on a good quality. Stem. Not stem. Flare. You. I'll just get rid of the fishing stuff until I go fishing. Couple of cloth. Feathers. Lichen. Alrighty. Cool, cool. How's my rabbit stuff? Apart from being frozen, 76%. Always repair that a little bit. My mittens. What damage did those wolves do? Just out of curiosity. Not much. Yeah, I don't really have much damage in the clothing at all, apart from my dog is making funny grunting noises. Are you snoring, Mazios? Yes, you are. You're very loud. Alright. Oh, guts are downstairs. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna call it a night, my friends. Let's just go downstairs really quick and we're gonna repair the rabbit hat. And we're gonna get ready for a good night's sleep for Astrid. I keep taking it off by accident. Just gonna get close. She's pretty close to needing 9 hours sleep, so that's about perfect. Yeah, 76%. So we are getting there. We're going to be bare bed rolling it pretty soon, I think. Let's go and arrange our food over here that we're not taking around. Here we go. We can try and make this nice and tidy. MRE in the front. This is a bit of a mishmash at the moment, but that's okay. Wish you could stack stuff. Maybe that'll be something that I request in the next, you know, if they ever took requests. Can we stack stuff, please? Can I stack books? Put them neatly on a shelf, that would be nice. Oh, enjoy your hotel night. Yeah, really good to hang out with you guys. I'm just going to give her a good night's sleep, and if there's anyone on, we can raid. She can have a cozy night in the car. Anything else I can do before? I just used 2 bandages, so that might not be the worst thing in the world. Let's do that. Papa Raf says no stacking. Oh, dang. Let's have a look. If there's any friends we can raid. Oh, Kimiota's on. I've never raided Kimiota before. And he's playing the Long Dark. That might be fun. Let's raid Kimmy. I really appreciate you all being here tonight. Keeping up with my banter. But yeah, it's always lovely to see you all on these random streams that I do early in the morning for a lot of you. So it's nice to have you. But yeah, let's go raid Kimmy. We can say hi. And I will see you guys really soon. And a reminder that my next stream is the music stream. Yay! Thursday, EST, 5:36 p.m-ish starting. So, and it's all originals, so if you're interested in that in the slightest, come and join me there. Yeah. Okie doke. Very cool that I've got even the option to raid Kimiota. That's very cool. We're never ever on at the same time. So, let's hydrate Astrid. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye, friends.